Why did the entire nation hold its breath the second Tae set foot back in Korea? And what was the mysterious action Jungkook took, an action so unexpected, so emotionally charged, that it turned a simple arrival into one of the most talked about moments in recent K-pop culture? That question drifted through fandom spaces, industry circles, and late-night group chats like a low-hanging thundercloud, heavy and ready to burst. No one predicted that Tae's return from his mesmerizing appearance at the Turtle Paris event would ignite such a whirlwind of tension and raw emotion. Yet the moment he walked through the airport doors, something felt different, bigger, sharper, and far more personal than any routine celebrity homecoming. From the instant Tae stepped out of the gates, cameras flashing from every direction, the atmosphere seemed to freeze. His posture was composed, his expression calm, but there was a subtle seriousness in his eyes that hinted at something unspoken. It wasn't the glamorous glow he carried on Paris stages, it was something quieter, deeper, almost fragile. Those who followed every second of his Paris trip already felt it, beneath the confidence of his fan-cam-breaking appearance, beneath the flawless performance and elegant styling, there had been a faint shadow trailing him. A softness. A vulnerability. And just when the air felt ready to crack, Jungkook suddenly entered the story. Not with a cryptic post. Not with a casual welcome back. But with an action no fan had seen coming, one that instantly detonated across social media. Rumors started as whispers. Jungkook did something big. Within minutes, the online world was on fire. What had he done? Why that way? And what did it mean for him and Tae? The truth, once fans pieced together grainy clips, eyewitness accounts, and scattered staff leaks, felt like a plot twist straight from a drama. Jungkook had gone to meet Tae at the airport. Not publicly. Not where fans were gathered. Not in a way idols normally handle private moments. Instead, he took a discreet, almost secret route, slipping in unseen by the crowds, arriving quietly, deliberately, with a purpose only he fully understood. Witnesses described him as focused, unusually somber. Gone was the bright, effortless energy fans knew. In its place was intent, a seriousness that suggested he wasn't there for formality. His steps were measured, his gaze fixed on the path Tae would take. It was the kind of expression you wear only when something matters deeply. And then, the moment that shook everything. A camera that wasn't even supposed to be there captured the edge of the scene, Tae turning a corner into a quieter hallway meant for private departures, only to find Jungkook standing there. The way Tae stopped, just for a fraction of a second, said everything. His eyes widened, his expression flickered, as if he hadn't expected Jungkook to be there at all. Fans examined that tiny hesitation frame by frame, convinced they felt the emotional tremor radiating through it. What Jungkook said remains a mystery. Some insist his voice sounded warm, almost too warm. Others claim it was heavy with concern. Some swear they saw his posture soften, as though relief washed over him the instant he saw Tae up close. Whatever the truth is, the energy between them shifted instantly. Tae's guardedness softened. Something warm, raw, and unfiltered passed between them, so quickly that the few people present struggled to describe it. It looked less like two colleagues greeting each other, and more like two people who shared a weight only they could understand. Jungkook stepped subtly closer, positioning himself between Tae and the lingering cameras, shielding him without saying a word. For years, fans have sensed an unspoken depth to their dynamic, moments of care hidden behind stage lights and interviews. This was one of the first times that depth slipped into view. Why did Jungkook feel the need to come in person? Why not wait, call, or message him later like most idols do? Why choose a moment so private, so vulnerable? According to sources familiar with the Paris schedule, Tae had been carrying a certain emotional heaviness throughout the event. He performed flawlessly, too flawlessly perhaps. Behind the perfection, there were fleeting expressions, quiet breaths, and subtle shifts that hinted at exhaustion or something weighing on his mind. Those closest to him apparently sensed it. And Jungkook, who has spent years understanding the fine details of Tae's moods, seemed to pick up on it instantly. Maybe that's why he acted with such urgency. Maybe that's why waiting wasn't an option. After their brief exchange, Tae was seen later looking reflective, quieter, thoughtful, as though the unexpected reunion had stirred something deep inside him. His demeanor carried a softness that wasn't there before, a shift subtle but unmistakable. The internet exploded. Theories multiplied at lightning speed. Did something happen in Paris? Was Jungkook worried? Had the two discussed something significant away from the public eye? Fans debated every angle from emotional stress to personal connection to professional pressure. But through all the speculation, one thing became clear. Jungkook's gesture wasn't simple. It was meaningful, intentional, and overflowing with a kind of quiet emotional honesty rarely seen on camera. And Tae's reaction, brief, delicate, but undeniably real, magnified the moment. Yet it's crucial to clarify, the dramatic narrative described above is a fictionalized interpretation crafted for creative and entertainment purposes. While Tae truly attended the Turtle event in Paris and returned to Korea afterward, there is no confirmed evidence of a private airport meeting, emotionally charged reunion, or any extraordinary gesture from Jungkook. The details beyond publicly visible facts have been imaginatively expanded to create a compelling storyline. In today's digital era, fan communities thrive on creative retellings, emotional narratives, and heightened drama, stories that feel real enough to believe but are, at their core, artistic interpretations. Without proper clarification, these fictionalized stories can blur the boundaries between imagination and reality, unintentionally shaping public perception. This retelling uses dramatic language, emotional pacing, and narrative depth to immerse the reader, but it does not represent confirmed events between Tae and Jungkook. They remain respected public figures whose private interactions are not publicly documented beyond what they choose to share. By separating creative fiction from factual reality, fans can enjoy the emotional richness of storytelling without misinterpreting it as literal truth. This allows the narrative to exist purely as what it is meant to be, an evocative, imaginative depiction inspired by the public presence of two artists, not a record of real-life events.